Cobra, what's your ideal woman? Well, first of all, of age, alive, cisgendered, consenting, non-related, and at least a 4 or above on the good looks scale. Like if she's a 6 on her best day, you know, kind of thing.
I swear I can relate to this main character so much. It's scary.
Don't act like you don't know who I'm talking about.
Self-insert characters are those certain characters that are made for the author or the audience to insert themselves into the story. It's a writing style that helps the audience connect to said character quicker, by making them consider that the character isn't exactly a character. It's a representation of who they are. They're found in almost every single show, anime or not. Naruto, Luffy, Ichigo, all characters where the author's values are represented. I love self-insert characters. Having a self-insert makes me think, what would I say? Where would I go? What would I do in this situation? With all things, there are good and bad examples. A self-insert character can be a great form of escapism for the viewer and can show solutions to problems that may be found in the real world. On the other hand, a bad self-insert character is equivalent to watching anyone give advice on Instagram Reels.
Salute!
So a self-insert character can be good and bad. What makes a self-insert character good? A good self-insert character can of course help a viewer have a better experience while watching the show. But what makes a good self-insert character into a great one? Relatability, values, and flaws. These are the 3 main building blocks to create a good self-insert. Finding relatability is like casting a net. The Office, Friends, and Big Bang Theory cast an insanely large net, mostly due to the setting being in the real world and at an average age, average salary, and average cast. On the other hand, a show like Rick and Morty might cast a net to people that only have a really high IQ. Casting a net into the anime community is like using a pond instead of the ocean, and the pond is located in a Ukrainian pond because of the radiation, not for any other reason. Flaws in a character are necessary. Human beings struggle. They worry, they doubt themselves. You're not an alien, you know this. A perfect example of this is Saitama from One Punch Man. His only problem is that he keeps killing things. No human problems, hell, barely any non-human problems. He's just there. On the other hand, a character with the same level of overpoweredness... Is that a word? No. That means I just invented it. A character with the same level of overpoweredness is Mob from Mob Psycho. Mob's problems stem from him being a flawed person. He struggles to excel at anything without the use of his powers, so he improves. And this also transitions into the 3rd rule, values. A character has to not just have values, but the correct values to be considered a good self-insert. Naruto shares a lot of values as I do. Alcohol isn't an everyday drink. Okay, that's arguable, but sure. Child soldiers are bad? Yeah, I mean, technically it is a war crime. Pedophilia is bad? Guys, I agree. Can we get a subscribe for that? On the other hand, a bad example is...
You heard me! I said I'll be taking Shinji home to live in my place, okay? And don't worry, I'm not gonna be making any passes at him.
Of course you're not! How could you even think of such a thing? You've got no shame at all!
Some people don't have any sense of humor.
He pulled up at 6:30 in a 745 as he waving shorty high, you know he's showing his bling out. She got in the car.
Now you would think to make a bad self-insert, you would have to do the complete opposite of what I just said. They wouldn't be relatable, they'd have bad values, and they'd be way too flawed. But on the contrary, that wouldn't make a character a bad self-insert. It just wouldn't make them a self-insert.
Let her go. You're hurting her.
So how is a bad self-insert even made? Make them relatable, give them good values, but instead of giving them few flaws or too many flaws, give them none. Giving a character no flaws turns the show from a story to a complete power fantasy. This wish fulfillmentness of a show, is that a word? Damn, I just invented 2 words. Yeah, I'm pretty much a modern day Shakespeare, but I talk about anime. Anyways, this wish fulfillmentness of a show can create a show with flat, boring characters and side characters, unengaging narrative, and a character without growth. This is mostly found in isekai, because of course it is. Now let's do a little exercise. Think of an isekai character. Okay, that character's a bad self-insert. unless if it was Kazuma, Rudius, Kiaru, or Subaru. Subaru because he's a great self-insert. He has good flaws, the whole package pretty much. And the rest of them because if you relate to these people, you should self-insert yourself into a prison cell. These characters are what I like to call the These characters are either morally questionable or deeply flawed, or fuck it, both. Authors may write these characters in their own perspective, but guess what? Authors aren't always good people. But this doesn't make them bad characters. It just makes them hard to relate to. Sir, do you think all people in jail should be killed immediately? What? No, of course not. So you think these people should be rehabilitated instead of killed immediately? Yeah, 100%. And what if I told you that this power to kill prisoners for no reason at all has been given to a minor that's killed many FBI agents just trying to find him? That would be terrible. Giving this power to a person so unfit is just, it's Light Yagami. It's Light Yagami, yes. Light Yagami and L are characters with a completely flawed sense of justice in complete opposite directions. The chart kind of looks like this.
Okay, we're gonna kill them. You know, they're gonna be like dead.
But the flawed sense of justice is the main reason that they're good characters. They're meant to challenge what side of justice that you stand on. Now, sir, do you think that if you were reincarnated into a minor's body, you would flirt and try to have sex with another minor? This is about Rudius, isn't it? Damn, man. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Rudius is another one of those characters with questionable morals, to, put it lightly. He's obviously a terrible person, but the point of the show is to root for him to get better. So after all of this, what the fuck am I talking about?
To kick it, my nigga. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie.
I think I just wanted to say that self-insert characters can be a very slippery slope. I like Luffy because of his disdain towards government oppression, and he's funny, it's cool. And the next is, I like Toya because he's cool and he gets a lot of girls and he's really powerful and works really, really hard. Just like me. Bad self-insert characters can be really bad for people's motivation, while good ones help inspire people to get better. So, Before I start, this isn't a look into my personality. You don't know me, don't be this guy. Alright, number 1, Hibino Kafka. Cool guy, hard worker, and I really like the concept of trying to stay as human and empathetic as possible while under immense pressure. He obviously also has flaws. He's not strong, he's not talented, he's not smart, but he's hardworking. And that's hard not to respect. Next character, Sho Tucker. I kinda get it. His daughter was a bit annoying. Gendo Ikari. Shinji is a bit of a bitch, so I kinda get it. Griffith.